Hey, good morning, guys. How you guys doing? Today we're gonna try to make a new tutorial. It's gonna be about how to set up, how to secure your website using SSL certificate. It's pretty much using Let's Encrypt. That's what we're gonna be using, but we're gonna do it a way that it's gonna be once we set it up, it's gonna set up the certificate is gonna set up permanently, so you don't have to do anything. So just set up and forget. And I've been using Let's Encrypt the way I'm gonna show you guys for at least 3 to 4 years. It works great. Okay, so let me show you how it's gonna work. So this is the website that I have, and so basically let me go to the point the way what we have to do. So those are the steps. So we have to make sure the website is fully working. So basically I'm not gonna show you how to set up a website because I have another video on my channel that show you how to set up a website on IS. But this video here is how to secure your website. So basically your website need to be fully working before, so we can do this. So those are the steps from 1 to 9. Then we're gonna do all of them together. So now let me show you the website that we're gonna try to secure. It's already working. It's on my channel also. It's this website here, this one here. You can see it's loading. It's not secure, but it's working. So that's the website that we're gonna try to install SSL certificate. Okay, so now let's so the first one, make sure your website is fully working. So we just check that it's working. Then we're gonna download this tool over here. We're gonna download that and go here. And we will click here like this, download that, but I already downloaded myself, so I don't have to do it. So once you download that file, it's gonna, when you run it, it's gonna look like this, which we're gonna be doing together on the web server, right? So step 2 is done. So we have to do this one. Open port 443 on your firewall. I already did that myself, and I can show you, but your firewall might be different, so you just have to open a port 443 for your local IP address to your public IP address. But I'll show you what I did. I do it. So I come here to this is my firewall. I go here and I go to firewall. Then this is actually I didn't do it. So let's do it together. I didn't do it. So this is the port 80 for the web server, and let me try to open port 43 for that same web server. I'm gonna come here. Like I said, your firewall might be different way, but that's what I use. So you just have to, I'm gonna do it this way, but yours, you might have to do something a different way to open port 43 for 43. As long as you open the port, then it's fine. So for me, I'm just gonna copy this. I'm gonna say 443 here. And also I have a video on my channel that show you how to set up my Kotik firewall. And yeah, you can do the same. Okay, so go here, extra, go to 443. I'm gonna go here, put I put HTTPS. Okay. Okay, just make sure everything's fine. Like I say, I'm just doing this so you show you guys, but your firewall, you might be using different firewall. If you're using my Kotik, then you'll do the same thing as me, but if you use a different firewall, all you have to do is just open port 443 for your web server. Okay, so this is all good. Apply. Okay, actually I'm gonna rename this one here. So you can see this is the web server. We have port 80, which was working. That's how we were able to see the website like this. That's how we were able to see the website. Now we open port 443 for that same web server. Okay, so this is done. Okay, now it says make sure you have a host name for your webs. We are number 4 right now. Make sure you have a host name for your website configured on IS binding. So I want to tell you guys that the same way I do for all the video that I put on my channel. What I did, I just think about this step that I need to do. I just write them down. So it's not something I find somewhere. I come up with all those steps to write them down. So therefore, if we run into a problem or make a mistake, we're gonna fix it. But I'm pretty sure we're gonna be able to get this stuff done, because those are the things I've done before. So I think what I have right down here should be good to go. Okay, but it's not something that I test myself. I don't test any video that I put on my channel. I don't test them before. I just do it on the fly with you guys. That way, if we run into a problem, which we're gonna troubleshoot that and fix it together, at least you can see the type of problem that we can run to. But one thing I can guarantee you, we're gonna get it to work. Okay, so now let's do number 4. So for the number 4, let me log in to the web server. So the web server, it's IP. This is the web server here. That's the IP for the web server. 516. So let's RDP to the web server. That's the web server over here. Let me go here. IS binding. So it was referring to this. Let me show you guys. See, you want to make sure you have the host name, the host name here for www, that domain name, and the one without W. So that's done. Okay, let's go back to our readme file. Okay, we have that running. Okay, and so we have number 4 running. So it's matter of, I already add that myself, but it's matter of, do it like this. If we were to add one, just do it like this. You can choose the IP address and put the whatever name, like www or the domain name, or just the domain name, both of them. But I already got that running. Okay, so we don't have to do anything. So we can close that. So now this run on number 5, we're gonna do this, run the wacs tools, which is the file that we download from this website. Okay, this file here, and I already download that. Let me find it for you guys. If I go to download, I download it, unzip it. Let me just copy this. I'm gonna put it to the web server. Okay, I'm just gonna put it here as a temp. So we're just copying that file to temp folder on the web server, right? Yeah, I should have copied this before. Okay, it doesn't take that much time. Okay, all right, so we're gonna run this with admin, right? Actually, I'm gonna do like this. Okay, so when you run this, what you have to do, you have to create, we have 2 options. You have the N option to create certificate with the default setting, or M. I usually use the N, so let's use the N like that. And it says it's fine to website. Okay, so we're gonna choose number 2. I guess you can press enter for all, and now it's fine to website. Like, see this one, number 1, pygomicloud.com. and this. So it says pick a binding, so I'm just gonna pick A for all, or we could just, you know, do one, it doesn't matter, but I'm just gonna do A. Okay, I don't know if you guys see where I'm looking at this one here. Okay, so now they're asking me to choose which a domain or host name that I want to make, I want to show on the certificate when somebody check to see if the you know, what's the name for the domain name. So I'm gonna choose number 1. Say yes. Okay. He asked me if I agree to the term. I'm gonna say yes. I'm gonna say yes again. So now it's asking me to put an email address. I should have get an email address for this. Let me stop this for 1 second, and I should have copied the email somewhere, but I don't have it. Let me look for email address to use. So basically, what it's saying over here, let me just minimize this thing here. We need to put an email address. That email address is gonna be using, let's say something happened to your server, because the certificate is supposed to be renewed every couple months automatically. But if something happened to your server or domain, let's say you did not register, I mean you did not pay to, you know how you register your domain, you have to pay for it every year or every couple of years. Let's say you forgot to pay for it, and they're gonna use this email to tell you, okay, we cannot renew your certificate because your domain is not registered. That's what they did the email for. Okay, so let me stop the video for a second. Let me get an email to use because I want to use a specific email. Okay, hang on 1 second. Okay, I'm back, guys. I got an email to use. I'm gonna use this email here. And hopefully everything's gonna work. Let's see. It's doing what it's supposed to be doing. Okay. So far so good. Right. Okay. I think it's looking good. I think it's done, basically. If you don't see any error, anything in red, that's mean it's good. I think it's good. So now let's we're gonna press Q to quit. Okay, this is done. Now let me go back to the install guide, I mean setup guide. Minimize this. Okay, so we just did number 5, and says actually we just did number 6 when I said you will need an email address, so I just put that. So now we're gonna do step number 7, which is to open port 43 on the web server itself on the IIS. Okay, let's go back here. It's the website. We're gonna come here. Actually, it's already did that for us automatically, but let's just double check. Normally, based on my experience, the system put this, but for me it never worked when it put it by itself like that. We may have to remove it, but let's double check to see if it works. First of all, let me make sure we have port 43 open on the window firewall itself. Let's double check that. Then we're gonna test to see if the website is working on SSL. If it doesn't work, and I know what I need to do to fix that, but let's double check. Yeah, I don't have port 442 open on the firewall. Let's just open that real quick. So basically, you have to open the port on window server firewall, then you do it also on your firewall. Okay, so this one is going to be 443. Yeah, call this one HTTPS. Okay, HTTPS. All right, so Let me see if it's working on SSL. So basically, from this point, we're supposed to pretty much done, but let's see if it works or not. And I'll go back here. All we have to do, just type like this. Let's see if it works. Yeah, it still doesn't work. To be sure, let's click here to remove cache, just to be sure. It works. So you can see it works, you see? Look. If I go here, certificate, see this is our domain name, and that's encrypt. Issue on Saturday, February 15, and there's gonna be expire on May 16. That's 3 months. But what we have to do, there's a schedule that the system put. Whoever write the person, let me show you guys. Okay, whoever write this piece of software to make it work with Let's Encrypt, they have a schedule that they set up on that tools that's gonna renew the certificate every 3 months for you, so you don't have to be physically renew the certificate yourself like it used to be. So basically that person did the whole job, write this tools to work with this, then it renew by itself. So once we set up the certificate, you never have to do anything. The only thing we have to do, as I put over here, and on point 8, it says everything go well, adjust the runtime. There's a job schedule. We have to check the runtime. So let me go back to web server. I'm gonna click here, and we need to find where do you find, hold on 1 second. Okay, this one, task schedule, task scheduler. We click here. Let me close all this. We don't need that. Let's open this a little bit here. Okay, click on this. See, this is the job for our certificate. It says it's gonna be running at 9 AM every day to see if the certificate is expired. If it's expired, it's gonna run by itself. So for me, I like to set up the skill to run early in the morning. So you click here. I think, let's see. Okay, go to trigger here, and you change the time. Let's say, I don't know, 4 AM, and that's it. So basically, every day at 4 AM, the skill is gonna look to see if the certificate need to be renewed. If it need to be renewed, it's gonna renew it by itself. But the certificate is good. It's for 3 months, but every day it's gonna try to renew. So therefore, it will never expire. If you need to renew, it's just renew because there's a job that check that every day at 4 AM, and that's it. So our website is all working. Let me see if I can access it from this server here. It should just work. Our website is all secure now. Let me see. By Gomi Cloud. Maybe I have to remove the cache from here, which I don't know how to do it on this Microsoft Edge. I don't know where to remove the cache. Was it somewhere here? Let me see. I'm not sure. But the reason why it's not showing because it has the cache, but I know the certificate works. So I can check from if I have. Let me see if I can download the different web browser. Let's try to download Google Chrome to see. Because me, I don't really use a Microsoft Edge. So let's just add this real quick. I mean, so far, how long is the video? About 20 minutes, so we can spend a couple more minutes just to double check this. Let's just download this real quick. Sorry guys, if you hear my voice, I got a little allergy, so my voice is not it's not properly, you know. Sorry about that. And also, I'm still using this cheap microphone. I order what's supposed to be a professional microphone, and it took a little time to come. When I got it, I tried to use it. It did not turn on, and it didn't work. So basically, they sent me a microphone that I pay some money for. They never check it before they sent to me, so it didn't work. So they had to send me a new one, another one, but I haven't received it yet. So I was like, I'm not gonna wait for 1 more weeks to put this video online. So I was like, let me just let me just do the video with the old microphone that I have. So that's why, if you're not able to hear me that well, I'm sorry. Excuse me. It's because of that. Let me get some water real quick. Sorry about that. Okay. All right. It's done. Okay. So now let's try the website. We're just testing to see the website has SSL. See? It has SSL. So I'm checking from a different, so far I checked from 2 different computers. And while you guys watching this too, you can check the website. You're gonna see it's gonna show as its SSL certificate. So basically, this was very simple. It was simple step. Let me go back and show you what I did. So minimize all this. So what we did, we make sure our website is fully working using the regular, HTTP. So the website is fully working. Then after that, we went to this website to download the tools. Then we open a port 443 on our firewall. In my case, it was a MikroTik firewall. I opened that port there. Then I make sure the host name was set up on my web server. On the binding, the host name meaning here. Like this. I make sure I had those 2 things, those 2 first things. Obviously, you have to have them for your website to work, but I just put that there so you guys know how it's supposed to be. Then we run these tools with on MS-DOS with admin right, and we follow the step. Then we put an email address there that as the tools ask us to do. Then I supposed to add HTTP port binding on the web server myself, but the tools put it itself. So which was good. I didn't have to do this, but you might have to do this sometime. Then after that, what we did, we adjust the time, the scheduled time for the job. So when like I said, the Let's Encrypt they give you a certificate for 3 months. But the whole day, every 3 months you have to go over there, remove it, and reinstall it again. With these tools, it has a job schedule that runs every day. So I adjusted the time. Instead of 9 a.m., I think I put it at 4 a.m. to run by itself. So the certificate will never be expired. It just run all the time. And this tool I'm showing you, the certificate I'm showing you with using Let's Encrypt, I've been using it for 4 years now. It works perfect. I never have to do anything. I never have to renew. I don't have to do nothing. It just works perfectly. And the last step, we test the website to make sure it has SSL, and which we can do again. Let's see. Come here. Yeah. See, it's all working. Look, it's all working. Yeah. So that's how you seek your website. Put a basic SSL on your website. Obviously, this is just a test website, but if you have or their website, it will work fine. So matter of fact, let me show you my company website. I'm using the same thing. Let me show you guys. It works. So it doesn't really matter what's on the website as long as it's a fully working website. This is my company website. You see? See? I'm using same thing I'm showing you guys. I have a web server, obviously a much better, powerful web server with more memory, with more CPU. And this is my company website. You can see it's all working, everything. You can see this one, it was created, and mind you, I have this been using this SSL for like 4 years now, but every couple of months it renew by itself. So last time it was renewed, it was on January 30 at 5 a.m. and the next time it's gonna be a renew April 30. So that's 3 months at 6 a.m. by itself. I never had to touch this thing. I mean, the last time I worked on this website, on this web server, when I was doing some, I was adding some stuff over here, but I never had to do anything. Once you set it up, it's all working fine. Okay, so I don't want to make the video too long. It says 26 minutes, less than half an hour. I'm gonna, I think that's enough for now. I'm gonna, put the video online with this step. And sorry you guys, because my voice sounds like low because I have allergies, like I said, and I'm still using that, this cheap microphone because I don't have one yet, because I ordered one, but it takes forever to receive. So, and hopefully my next video will be done with a better way. But for now, this video today was how to secure your website using SSL by following all those steps. Okay, so I'm gonna go put the video online for you guys to use. Okay, thank you so much. Have a good day. Okay, bye.